about Trump being in the room. There's been this question of, has the president, I've been asking this, do we know for sure the president committed a crime? Yesterday, based on what we saw from the Southern District of New York, that it's plausible he might have committed a crime, but we don't know intent just yet. Does this news that Trump was in the room make it easier to say the president also committed a felony?
Absolutely, Chuck, for two reasons. One is yesterday when the AMI cooperation agreement was announced, there was nothing in it that directly tied the president to AMI's involvement in paying off Karen McDougal. But now with this revelation that Trump was in the room with David Pecker and Michael Cohen as early as August 2015, not 16, but 15, now we know that there were communications between Pecker and Trump related to what is really a scheme. It's a full-on conspiracy to cover up any illicit affairs that Donald Trump may have had that might have influenced the election. So in two different ways, this makes things a lot worse for Trump. One, AMI just points the finger at Trump, and Trump is now connected to the Karen McDougal payment in addition to Michael Cohen connecting him to the Stormy Daniels payment. And two, it shows that this was a long-running plan, a long-running scheme, well before the Access Hollywood tape, well before the Michael Cohen and Donald Trump recording in October 2016, and well before the Stormy Daniels payment.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.